What is up, guys? In this video, I want to talk to you about what is required to achieve what you're trying to achieve. So many people make it seem like scaling is easy, that starting an online coaching business is easy, that going after your dreams is easy. And I just want to be completely forward, upfront with you. It's going to cost you a lot. It's going to cost you a lot of time. It's going to cost you potentially money. It's going to cost you time with friends. It's going to cost you the old version of yourself. You're going to have to go all in. And this is something that I see a lot of, is people think going all in means investing $10,000 in a program, or $25,000 in a program, or launching an ad campaign. And while that could be a form of going all in, it's going to cost you more than that. And a lot of people are like, you know what, Brandon, what do I need to say yes to? And what I've found is it's more about, what are you going to say no to, right? Yes, launch the ads. Yes, join my program. Join someone else's program. Get a mentor. Get around people who are high level, where you want to be at, making the money you want to make. But do not think that you're not going to have to change, because you're going to have to change. I was talking to somebody the other day. They got on a call and they're like, yo, I want to make $100,000 a month. And while yes, practically, if you spend X amount on ads, get this return on ad spend, have good delivery, have a good offer, you should make that, right? But the problem is, there's a factor that most people forget about, that a human runs a business. A business isn't just math. It's also the math being managed by the person. And a lot of people, they aren't able to steward the responsibility that it takes to operate on that level, right? So it's not about what you have to say yes to as much as it is about what you have to say no to. You're going to have to say no to going out to the bar and drinking with your buddies. You're going to have to say no to compromising your standards. You're going to have to say no to taking a nap when you could be recording a video. You're going to have to say no to limiting beliefs like, hey, you'll never do this, you'll never do that. You'll never be able to achieve what God's called you to achieve, right? And it's those questions that I actually think are more important, is what are you going to have to say no to be able to get where your dreams are leading you? And, you know, I'm asking myself that too, because I'm nowhere near where I know I can be, right? Like, we're all growing. I know I have more growth to do. I have more people to help. I have more money to make. I have more impact mainly to make. And what I've realized is it's less the average person could have a successful business if they said no to all the wrong things, because saying yes to the right things are relatively easy. Yes, get a mentor. Yes, figure out how to make sales. Yes, figure out how to market. Yes, figure out what you're going to sell. And then after that, it's mostly like saying no. No to being lazy. No to staying stuck in your head and just watching people win on the sidelines. No to a lot of things. No is a very powerful word. And honestly, in the culture we live in today, it takes guts. It takes courage to be able to say no, to be able to push back against the norm. Go to school, go to college, get a 9-to-5, put 10 to 15% into your 401k, into a Roth IRA, buy your first house, pay your mortgage off, finance a car, pay your car off, and retire with a white picket fence and maybe enough money, if Social Security is even still around, and maybe enough money with your retirement to retire, right? This is like the norm. And I couldn't think of a worst way to live. There's no dream, there's no passion, there's no purpose. You're tied into a career that you hate. You're not able to help people. You're not able to serve people. You have to live life on their terms instead of your own terms. And obviously, you want to live your life in accordance to what God has for you. But I truly believe that everyone is at a point in life, at least in 2023, to where you have the ability, if you say no to excuses, say no to complaining, murmuring, and all that stuff, where you could actually build an online income through the form of a coaching business. And I have like a ton of videos on my channel where I show people exactly how to do that for free, like how to build an offer, how to market, how to sell, how to build a really good back end to your program. Like, I have all those videos on this channel, but most people won't do it. And it's not the business's fault. It's not the math's fault. It's in your head. And this is where I was stuck for so long. If you think $10,000 a month is a lot of money, it'll be a lot of money, right? Like, I'm just going to show you my Stripe account for today, just because I think it'll be like a cool example. Like, I used to make $5,000 a month at a job, and I thought it was a ton of money. Today alone, like, I've already made $11,000. Like, this month, we're already at $90,000 if we include our other processors. And it's like, what, 19 days into the month. So we'll probably do like $150,000 this month, 75-80% profit, mixed high ticket, MRR, literally have a video on that. But the way I did it is not by working and hustling and grinding, although that's good. The way I did it is I began to get around people and I studied their mind, how they think, how they act, how they believe, how they talk. And whenever you understand that it's more about changing yourself internally, the outside begins to just take place. Like in the Bible, it talks about so many people clean the outside of the cup and then the inside is dirty. And that's how most online coaching businesses are. On the outside, the program looks great, and then you get inside and it sucks, right? So yeah, I mean, it's the same way in life with us. Like, we have to work from the inside out. Like, if you want to make more money, yes, learn skills, learn how to market, go through all my content, book a call with us, hop on a call, whatever, get our help. But that doesn't negate the fact that if you don't change internally, nothing out there is going to change in the world. Faith without works is dead. It's like you can believe for it all day long, but if you don't put in the work, it's not going to work. The Bible also says that works are like filthy rags. So it's not just works. You have to actually do something and then have faith for the more. But how could you have faith for the more if you don't believe that it's possible, right? So it's a combination of having faith, believing big, that God wants to use you, that you could make a lot of money, that you could impact thousands of people, that you could travel and speak, that you could do all of these things and have really the cojones, for the lack of better words, to actually speak it. And if people think you're crazy, whatever, they think you're crazy, right? No one ahead of you will ever make fun of you. I would never make fun of anyone watching this video who's sitting there like, Brandon, I want to start a business. I want to start an agency. I want to start a coaching business, right? Of course, I did too, and it's amazing, and you totally should. The only people who'll make fun of you are your friends who are in college. Like, dude, you're dropping out of college to go all in on this business? Like, bro, what are you thinking, right? The only other people are people below you, right? People who tried the agency and it didn't work. Dude, it's impossible to do that. Like, you could never start a coaching business, right? It's only people at your level or below you who will make fun of you. And what I've found is I just don't like hanging out with people, at that level anymore. Not as in, like, I'm not going to hang out with you. Of course, like, I'll still chill with people, but I don't want to let you speak into my mind. I don't want to let your thoughts infiltrate my thoughts and turn into beliefs. I don't want to believe like you. I want to get around people who believe like I want to believe. And obviously, I want to be challenged. I want to be sharpened. That's why I have to get around people ahead of me, because I don't yet believe how they believe. I don't yet think how they think. And one of the best ways to just take your mind to the next level is literally to read this word. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. His ways higher than our ways. Like, so many verses in this book that will literally radically change your life, your belief systems. They'll shift you out of where you're at right now and into God's purpose plan for your life, right? And again, I tell people all the time, like, please don't join our program if God's telling you not to join our program, right? Like, we want to work with people who are radical, believe crazy things, want to actually help people, have an offer that's going to serve people, and then they join our program, right? Because they feel peace about it and they feel like it's part of their purpose. And I truly believe we're in a day and age where you can monetize your passion, your purpose, and your skill set. If you don't have a skill set yet, you need to ask yourself, what skills did God give you naturally? Or what doors does God open for you to go and learn a skill? And once you learn that skill, you're going to be able to monetize that skill, and then you're going to be able to market that skill, and then you're going to be able to teach people how you did it. Like, there's a couple forms of leverage, and I talk about this quite a bit. First step is to get good at a skill, where you trade time and skill for money. The next step is to start leveraging your knowledge, right? And then to build a system around it where you can leverage your knowledge in an automated form, which is like a course, a coaching program where you only have to, do 2 group coaching calls a week. And then you can start learning how to market it, how to sell it, how to scale it with other leverage, money. Start leveraging your money for ads, start leveraging your money to hire other people. So that way their time plus your time, you just doubled your business by adding other people's time working on the vision into the business. Now you're all rowing on the boat in the same way. You're going to move faster with more momentum. But the thing is, most people can't communicate their vision to their team because they don't have a vision. And even deeper, this is a question I've been asking myself a lot, is it's cool to know the outcome you want of your business. I get on calls with people like you guys watch my channel, you book in a call and you're like, yo, Brandon, I'm at $12,000 a month, I'm at 24K, 50K. I want to get to, boom, the outcome, right? Most people don't even know the outcome they want of their life, which is a deeper question. People are on the edge of burnout. They're on the edge of shutting down their agency. They're on the edge of quitting the coaching business, refunding their clients. People aren't as happy as you would think. And a lot of it's just like smoke screens. It really is. Just the conversations I've heard, people that on the outside look so happy, and you get into what's really going on, and people have stuff. Like I have stuff that I'm going through, right? Everyone does, but I'm telling you, if you begin to look at life through the lens of what has God called you to do, how can you shift your beliefs? What is your purpose? What is your passion? What is your skill set? And you ask yourself, what outcome do I want in my life? Most people would say, I don't want to work a 9-to-5. I don't want to be limited in my income. I don't want to live and turn 85 on my deathbed saying, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have made an impact. I wish I would have figured out how to do this earlier on in life. So that way I could literally work wherever I want. I could have more money. I could bless more people. I could make a bigger impact. Most people would not say that they want the life that they have right now. And that makes me extremely sad. So yeah, I'm really just putting this content out, this video, because it's what I've been thinking about the last few days. There's really no pitch at the end other than I want to pitch you on the idea that you could do anything. You could actually start the business. You could actually start that ministry. You could actually start the podcast, whatever it is that you feel called to do. If you want to do it, you're going to have to let go of certain people. You're going to have to learn how to say no. Stop worrying about what you have to say yes to. Like if you want to join a program, you want to get a coach, whatever, yes, do it. But it's more about what you have to say no to. No to sleeping in. No to skipping the gym. No to making excuses. I'm sick of people being in my DMs saying, I'm ready to join the program. Send the link. Boom, you send the link, and then they ghost. I used to be that person. That's why I was broke for so long. Not being an action taker, not being decisive, not being quick to listen, quick to apply, quick. You have to be quick. You have to be sharp. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to accelerate, move quick, be nimble. But people are lazy, and people overthink, and people get in their head and they get anxiety. It's like, dude, just do something, right? Faith without works is dead. So have faith, believe big, and do big things, right? The difference between someone who does big things for God and someone who doesn't is the person who does big things for God does big things for God, right? It's not that spiritual. Yes, there's a spiritual component, but like you got to do something. If you've been stuck for a while, you've got to do something. So I hope this video helps. Mainly, my point of hopping on this video and recording it is you're going to have to say no to certain things. You're going to have to become internally the person that manifests, for lack of better words, not how most people teach it. If you want to bring down God's kingdom and God's will into your life, now you're going to have to clean the inside. That way the outside starts to reflect it. Like his presence manifests in your life. His will manifests in your life, right? It's not just thinking and putting up vision boards. All those are good. Like literally the Bible and Habakkuk says 2 and 2 to write down the vision and make it clear. So do the vision board, but don't do your vision. Figure out what God's vision for your life is and make everything else fall into line with that. So I hope this video helps. Obviously, there's ways that we can help you do that if it's through the form of an online coaching business. But if not, really, I hope this just blessed you. I hope it helps. And as you're scaling, as you're watching my content, as you're, doing what you're doing, I want you to think about this week. So Peace, guys. Again, if this helps, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment. Follow me on Instagram at I am Brandon Forbes. Drop a comment on the video. Always appreciate those. And shoot me a message on IG. Just say like, yo, what's up? Watch your video. Really helped me a lot. Appreciate those. So God bless, guys, and I'll talk to you later.